Hello, future engineers. Here is a video in calculus, differential calculus. This is about uh, basic derivative and differentiation formulas. You need to master and memorize all these formulas so that you will be prepared to uh, the applications of differential calculus. My suggestion is you just don't play the video, you have to also think of the derivative, basic derivative and differentiation formulas by your own because that's the best way to prepare to any evaluation, whether it is a quiz, exam, or board exam. So, as I said, you have to try your best to also think of the derivative formulas from your experience, of course. So the first one is the derivative of a constant or the differential of a constant is zero, right? So I hope that you can recall that. Then the differential of two functions u and v, u plus v. So sum is simply the differential of the individual functions. So differential of quantity u plus v is differential of u plus differential of v. You can extend the number of functions to, in this case, two or more. Then differential of, if there are, or derivative of u plus v plus w with respect to x, so that would be the derivative of u with respect to x plus derivative of v with respect to x plus derivative of w with respect to x. Then differential of product u and v is equal to u differential of v plus v differential of u. So first differential of second plus second differential of first. Then the derivative of product is the same. That is first times derivative of v with respect to x plus second v derivative of u with respect to x. Then differential of fraction u over v is denominator v times differential of numerator minus numerator differential of denominator all over denominator square. So you have to remember this. So likewise, if you have differential of constant over variable, then applying this, we'll have negative constant differential of v divided by denominator square or v square. So if you apply this, since we have denominator derivative of numerator, because the numerator is constant, so it's just 0. So this is 0, then minus numerator, which is the constant, so minus c differential of denominator all over denominator square. Then this is chain rule approach. So dy dx is, you may have pass different variables dy du times du dv times dv dx and so on and so forth, as long as the net derivative is dy dx. So dy dx is also equal to dy du over dx du. So ds dt is ds du times du dv times dv dt. So dy dx is also dy du over dx du, and it is also equal to 1 over derivative of x with respect to y. So dy dx is reciprocal of 1 over derivative of x with respect to y. Then this sixth formula is very common, but we can have power formula by the way. So by the power formula, differential of u to the n is n u to the n minus 1 du. That's why the next one is very common. Derivative of square root of u is du over 2 square root of u. So that's very common. This is, you may not memorize this, but you can easily memorize this because this appears most of the time, especially in the applications. We just apply this power formula here to arrive at that formula. So differential of constant u to the n is constant u to the n minus 1 du. Then we have trigonometric functions. Differential of sine of u is cosine of u du. The original derivation of this is based on limits, and if the function is y is sine of u, then you have to apply y plus delta y equals sine of quantity u plus delta u, applies some formula. So you look at the derivation of the differential of sine of u, differential of cosine of u using limits from standard books, and I hope that you can memorize this also. So the differential of sine hyperbolic of u is cosine hyperbolic of u du. So we have to make this parallel formula so that you are familiar, you can easily remember differentiation formulas. Then derivative of cosine of u is negative sine of u du, but the differential of cosine hyperbolic of u is still positive sine hyperbolic of u du. Differential of tangent u is equal to secant square of u du, while the differential of tangent hyperbolic of u is the same, secant hyperbolic square of u du. Then differential of ln of secant of u is tangent of u du. So for you to easily memorize this, uh, make this 1 over cosine of u, then apply this differentiation formula here. You will arrive at that uh, formula. Then for Filipino people, you may imagine this is insect u, insect, insect u. So differential is tan, which is the surname of most Chinese people. Then the differential of ln sine u is positive cotangent u du. So again, you make this 1 over sine u. Of course, you have to familiar with the uh, differential of ln. Differential of ln of u is du over u. So I hope you know that. Then we have uh, differential of cotangent of u, which is negative cosecant square of u du, while the differential of cotangent hyperbolic of u is the same, negative cosecant hyperbolic square of u du. Then differential of secant of u is secant u tangent u du. And in hyperbolic function, differential of secant hyperbolic u is negative secant hyperbolic of u tangent u du. Differential of cosecant u is negative cosecant u cotangent u du, while differential of cosecant hyperbolic of u is the same, negative cosecant hyperbolic u cotangent hyperbolic u du. So in trigonometry, the basic derivative formulas, I hope that you can familiar with them because they are very important. For hyperbolic functions, they are less important, but the technique in memorizing the derivative of hyperbolic functions would be this. So take note that if you can memorize the derivative of the basic trigonometric functions, there are 6 of them, 7 to 12. For hyperbolic functions, only the sign changes, and that is for derivative of cosine hyperbolic of u, because in trigonometry it is negative sine of u, but in hyperbolic functions, positive sine hyperbolic of u. The reciprocal of cosine hyperbolic of u is secant hyperbolic of u. That's why the derivative of secant is secant tangent positive, while for secant hyperbolic u it is negative. So those are the mnemonic aids on how to memorize derivative formulas for trigonometric and hyperbolic functions. So let's proceed. Differential of arc sine of u is du over square root of 1 minus u squared. And this applies between negative pi over 2, negative 90 degrees to positive 90 degrees, or negative pi over 2 less than equal to arc sine of u less than equal to pi over 2. While the differential of arc sine of u is du over square root of 1 plus u squared. Then differential of arc cosine of u is negative, just the negative of that. That's the way to memorize derivative of inverse cosine of u. If you can memorize derivative of arc sine of u, then you just make it negative. However, this time 0 is less than equal to arc uh, cosine of u less than equal to pi. So that's the condition. 0 less than equal to arc cosine of u less than equal to pi. Then the differential of arc cosine of u is du over square root of u square minus 1. So it's positive, and this is just u square minus 1. If you want the derivation of this, you begin with y equals arc sine hyperbolic of u. So sine hyperbolic of u is equal to y, arc sine hyperbolic of u. Then sine hyperbolic of u, then use the identity for hyperbolic functions, then you can derive with this. Next is differential of arctan of u is du over 1 plus u square. This is a mass. Then the condition negative pi over 2 less than equal to less than pi over 2 less than negative pi over 2 less than uh, arctan of u less than pi over 2. Then differential of arctan hyperbolic of u is du over 1 minus u square. You just familiar with the slight change in the formula. The differential of arc cotangent of u is the negative of this, so negative du over 1 plus u square, while the differential of arc cotangent hyperbolic of u is du over 1 minus u square. It's the same. Differential of arc secant of u is du over u square root of quantity u square minus 1, and the differential of arc secant of u is negative du over u square root of 1 minus u square. Differential of arc cosecant u is the negative of this formula again, negative du over u square root of u square minus 1, while the differential of arc secant hyperbolic of u is the same, negative du over u square root of 1 plus u square. This is just plus. Then differential of ln of u, as mentioned earlier, so u should be greater than 0, that's the condition. Differential of ln of u is du over u. Then differential of log of u is log of e over u du. If we denote log of e as m, then it is m du over u. So again, log of e is denoted by some authors by capital N. But this is the original formula. Differential of a to the u is a to the u ln of a du. Then finally, from here, differential of e to the u is e to the u du. Because if you follow this formula, it is e to the u ln of e, and ln of e is 1, then du. So that's why it reduces to e to the u du. So that's it for this video. This is again a preparation to the applications and for practicing derivative of functions.